Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host, P Pistol B. Here we are today doing DCS, trying to figure out if we can get the A-10 to rotate. Because yesterday it failed miserably. Like it did not go well at all. So, I was wondering maybe I screwed something up, but I'm assured that I did not. Assured by myself, by the way, not assured by anybody else. Oops, wrong one. There we go. Clicked on the wrong one. Briefing. Fly. Alright. Let's select the loadout. Now it's not going to let me bring the 97s, so I have to bring the 87s. Well, I want to bring Mark 82s. Bring Mark 82s. I need GBU 87s. I do want the lightning pod. And I want the AIM 9Ms. Alright, let's set this to England. Alright, we're 3,000 pounds overweight. So we're gonna go down to 60% fuel. Alright, and while that is going, let's get our stuff going. Battery power on. Inverter on standby. AC generators on. Oxygen on. Close canopy. Canopy closing. Canopy closed. Radios on. Boost pumps, main and wing. Main on. Wing on. APU power switch start. Oops. APU is starting up. Wait until APU reaches 100%. It's right there. That 90%. Alright, it's at 100%. Here we go. Verify both engines are normal. They are.
Fueling complete.
Alright. Let's go right alt home.
Rearming complete.
We're now refueled and rearmed. Left engine is starting. Alright, left engine is on. I did not get any warning lights. APU generator has reset. It's probably why. APU generator reset. Unless I screwed up, which I've been known to do on things. Where's the right engine? Okay, right engine's up. APU generator off. APU off. Pitot heat switch on. CDU on. EGI on. On cage. Turn on screens. Click, click. Left click. Left click. CICU on. JTERS on. IFCC to test. That's not. Test. Enter. Trying to figure out what is going on.
Pull up, pull up.
Ground collision avoidance system.
Altitude, altitude.
Is it? Enter. Right, turn that on. Okay. Pitch and yaw. SAS. On. 2 for takeoff trim. DTS. Load all. minutes. Select steer point. To plan. Set to plan. .2 minutes. Come on. 1.2 minutes. Just biding our time. Waiting for it to get going. .2. 1.3. 1.4. Pretty sure there's other stuff I could be doing right now. But I'm being lazy. Lazy. And I'm waiting for this thing to work right, because I think that's part of why things didn't go right yesterday. Alright, INS. Nav ready. Nav ready to go. Tactical awareness display. Click. Set CMS to manual. Turn on. All. Engage nose wheel steering. Set anti-skid switch. Click. Set EGI. Click. Set EA switch armed. EA switch is armed. Radar altimeter on. Arm ejection seat. Yep. Check your caution panel for anything that I screwed up. Nothing. Because I'm that good. Alright. So, let's go DSMS profile. CBU 87. We have how many? It didn't load one of them. Why? Probably because I forgot to change it.
Request rearming.
Alright.
Copy.
It's going to take a few minutes for that to finish putting the new weapon on. I really wish it'd go quicker, but apparently they have to reload all of the weapons. Okay. Inventory. Select one. Cluster bomb unit. CBU 87. Height of function. RPM.
Rearming complete.
Load. Station. Alright. It's ready to go. So let's go profile. CBU 87. View profile. We want to drop all three. Save. Alright. Mark 82s. I have 6 of them. Yep, I have 6 Mark 82s. So we're going to go profile. Mark 82, view profile. We're going to drop them in pairs. Save. Go to station. Alright. I think we're ready to take off, finally. Now that I've wasted plenty of time. Alright, Gudada. Need to go right, right, left. Is that? Go right again. Alright, slow down a little bit. Slow down. A little slower. A little slower. Slower. There we go. Alright. I actually want to set this to semi. And that's because I need it to select what radar to jam, because I don't know what to do. Which one would be the better one to do? I think D is the oh, hold on. Before we do anything else. Alright. F2. Alright. Now you're witnessing this. Ailerons move both directions. Or sorry, elevators move both directions. Ailerons move both directions. Yaw both directions. Got it. Alright. F2. Flaps to take off. Flaps are in takeoff. For some reason I'm picking up an F-14. There are no friendlies. Alright. Space Monkey 037, hello. It's a heck of a name there, Space Monkey. Did you recently join the Space Force? I'm sure I'm not the only person that said that, though. I'm just probably the least funny person that said that. Alright. We're a little off center on the runway, that's okay. Alright. Let's get this thing ready to go. Oh, well that's fun. At least I'm first at something. Alright, we're at 50. Disable nose wheel steering. We're at 110. 130. Let's rotate. And we are in the air. Thank God in heaven. Yesterday, I tried twice to get this baby to go, and she refused. Absolutely refused to get her big butt in the air. And I was lower than maximum takeoff weight, so I don't know. what was going on. I'm gonna assume that is Space Monkey following me. Yeah! Space Monkey 037, thank you for the follow! Thank you for enjoying what little of the stream you've seen, enough to follow. I will probably be an embarrassment. Alright. I need to switch this to path. There you go, path. Alright. We are ridiculously low. Yay, you deserved it for that beautiful takeoff. Well, I just managed to take off. That's the thing. I've been working on my Harrier game lately, so the fact that I'm rolling in the old A-10, you know. Alright, we're going to set on path hold. Alright, so one of the things that I don't have set, I don't have trim set on this aircraft for some odd reason. I don't have it set in my controls. I could do it. I don't know why I don't have it done. Like, it's one of those things I just don't understand. Why wouldn't I set the controls for trim? I just didn't do it. Maybe it's because I was afraid I'd keep hey, trim might be smart. Well, yeah. Trim would probably be smart. I use autopilot for my trim. It's probably why I'm always wrestling with this thing. Always wrestling with this thing. Alright, so we're down here at Gudada. This is a 1984 campaign. I encourage anybody that plays DCS to look up DAWS, D-A-W-S, Trolling Thunder. They have a Patreon, and I encourage everybody to, if you can, contribute to that Patreon. They are not sponsoring me. I just like this map. I like their idea behind it. It's a PvP, PvE map. So we have to go in, and this is the forward line of travel, starting in Flot. It moves, and we need to check and verify where enemies are and friendlies are. The problem is that the way it's set up, we can't see any enemies or friendlies. Yeah, this is a server. This is the Trolling Thunder server, is the name of it. Is that they have a bullseye set up here, and from this bullseye 311 2.3 miles or nautical miles is the forward line of travel. So you don't get GPS guided weapons, you don't get wind corrected munitions. I'm going with CBU 87s. Mark, I could take laser guided bombs, and we get targeting pods. And I think that's just so that we can drop laser guided bombs, is the reason why the A-10s get to carry targeting pods. But the farther away from the zone, the farther away from the Flot you are, the better weapons you can grab. So that's why I can actually bring the targeting pod, is because I started at Gudada instead of at Sochi. If I started at Sochi, I would not have any Mavericks. I would just have dumb bombs and maybe Sidewinders.
Warning, autopilot.
Uh-oh. Alright, I tilted too much. Yeah, it's a server on, in DCS multiplayer. They have a Discord, but I don't have an invite set up for an invite on it. Oh my gosh. Are you crapping me? Let's see, do I have, I'm gonna change 250 megahertz. Alright. We need to talk to the AWACS real quick. Request picture.
Pig 2-2. Request picture.
It's DAWS, D-A-W-S, Trolling Thunder.
Additional group at bullseye 329-480 at 20,000. Additional group at bull 329-480 at 20,000.
Let's see if this crashes my wonderful game again. Not my game, everything. Okay, so this is alright, this is the Patreon for their server. If you would like to contribute. I don't think there are a ton of people, but you know, every little bit helps, and that's important.
Darkstar, Pig 2-2. Request bogey dope.
Pig 2-2.
Pig 2-2. Darkstar, Bra 349-430 at
Okay.
20,000.
We're 130 miles away. Cold, go in the opposite direction. Alright, so that's at least semi-reassuring that they're going away from me. Alright, so let's... Oh crap, I don't have anything turned on. Let's arm the laser, turn target pod on, master arm on, gun pack on. Alright. Let's go to the maps, turn on our EO, and target pod will come up in 2 minutes. It'll be ready to go. Alright, so we're at 12,250 feet. We're gonna... zero out here, hopefully. Or be in a real slight dive. And that should keep us pretty level flight for the next 13 minutes that it will take to get to Bullseye. Now, I happen to know where some of this stuff is because I've played this server enough to know where some of the enemy are. But we're gonna use the target pod to find them first, and then we'll bomb the bejesus out of them. At least hopefully. Doing a little Discord. Okay, we're 11 minutes to target. Okay, so notice over here, right here, this says not SOI. So I have to click on air to ground mode. And then I have to, I think it's my TDC right or coolie hat switch right? What? Okay, so I'm going to turn off autopilot for a sec. Now, I'm not going to be able to see anything. I'm 53 miles away, and I'm not even close to being in a good position to attack. And I'll show you why. So, there's a big hill right here, right? And right now, I'm on a straight path right to that bullseye. So, it's not good tactically to go through there, to just fly over that mountain. So, what I'm going to do, apparently my cat has decided to sit on my arm, is I'm going to fly in the general vicinity. So somewhere around here, I'm going to see what I can see. If I can see targets, we'll try to make an attack from this direction, but more than likely, we're going to move southwest to come up the river towards the enemy targets. So that's just giving you the plan of what we're doing. We're going to center our Pipper, and we are 46 miles away. So this is probably the mountain that we're looking at. Alright. So yeah. Oh, that's great. Things I don't need. RWR going off like crazy. Come on. Okay, we got search radars. Those are the big problems. So yeah, so I'm gonna go down here. Green lasers or green X's normally denote friendlies. Not a good idea to start killing friendlies. Alright, we're just gonna set right there. Now I can move my mavs real quick. So if we go to mav, next one over, you can search via mav. That's what they did in the first Gulf War. They used the Mavericks as kind of a targeting pod, an old school targeting, or a, you know. Alright, so I have aircraft at 100 miles flanking me. 347. So he's over this direction 100 miles away. I'm not necessarily worried about that. Okay. Alright. So, we're going to switch back to targeting pod. Targeting pod. Gonna zoom in. Here's that mountaintop. We see fires there and there and there. There's a bridge. Another bridge. It's like a town with a minaret. Lots of search radars going off. Just gonna zoom in, zoom out. Looking for any spots that could be potential bad guys. Little town right there. Hat switch left, right, up, down. CMS, DMS, boat switch center, boat switch aft, boat switch forward, boat switch aft. Alright, now we are on IR. Or white hot, looking for enemy targets in this vicinity. Zoom out. I'm not seeing anything so far. I have 12 miles to go. I still have time to set up.
Dark Star, Bra, 005 480 at 20,000 flanking.
Like, yeah, you see these guys. I know these guys are here. So, gonna set a mark point on them.
Dark Star, Bra, 329 490 at 20,000 flanking.
And okay, see, we have a gun emplacement and people in the open. Setting our weapons here. Alright, we need profile, CBU 87s. Alright, now we are going to CCIP drop on this target. Alright, we're 5 miles away. We are actually going to move that position. Alright, we're going to move our position of drop to here. Alright, drop on that. Alright, we're 2.6 miles away. I'm down from 10,000 feet. There's a little bit of wind. At 6,000 feet, 5,000 feet, missile. We did sustain a little bit of damage. We should be okay. Oh, Jesus. Not on fire. We just took a heavy hit. We've lost the left MFCD. Alright, so we need to acknowledge that it is down. Lock on CDU. Take CDU. Grab our DSMS. Move it there. Alright. Profile. Maverick. Activate profile. Station. Alright, now Mavericks are up. Alright, we're going to turn off the master caution. Alright. Go into Mav. Hard select. Or long press on that. We're going to start jamming his air. is. Alright.
Pull up, pull up. Pull up, pull up.
Oh, come on. Oh, I died. I got killed. But I got him. But I got killed. I went down in a blaze of glory. Yep. So yeah. So I managed to get it to take off. So that was good, and we did some good. So well, we killed some people. I guess that's good, right? That's what we're trying to do. Destroy their equipment. Yeah. So let's get. Let's go back to select role. All right. So now that we have a massive fire near where, or yeah, near where I went down. We can, you know, get the Harrier in there. Alright. And I have another kitty on my shoulder. Hi, kitty. We could go seed. Do we want seed? No. Could go rockets and just pelt that place. Four Zunis, Mark 71s. I should be able to take off with that. Let's get the
Request rearming.
black on.
Copy.
And lock canopy. Close and lock canopy. Canopy closed and locked. Lids is aft. Oxygen switch is on. SAS switches are on. Q fuel switch on. Anti-skid switch on. Parking brake lever aft. Battery switch forward. Forward. Generator switch forward. Engine RPM switch low. Engine fuel control switch Position 1. Left, right. Pump switches. Normal. Fuel flow proportioner forward. Jet pipe limiter off. Manual fuel switch off. Throttle off. Fully aft. Set nozzle position. 10 degrees. Fuel shutoff handle down. DCS switch on. APU generator on. Confirm APU advisory is on. Confirm APU generator light is out. Alright. Press master warning light shut up. Set left right brightness. What is my favorite module? Well, I like the A-10. It's my but I'm beginning to like the Harrier because it goes faster. That's the reason I got it. Engine start. Yep, I got the Harrier because the A-10's slow. I know it's sad, but true. But we just saw what the A-10 could do. A-10 takes ground fire quite well, and it will try to get you home if you're smart enough to fly back home instead of heading back into the fight. Alright, generator, that's off. That pipe temperature does not exceed 545, okay. Set nozzle level 10 degrees. Seat ground safety lever on, down. Click. Flaps power switch on to middle. Set to cruise. Radar warning receiver switch on. Expendables to automatic. I don't have a DECM. Alright. Set left brightness knob. And click EHSD. Click on Alright, so I don't have to worry about INS alignment because I have it saved for here. For this aircraft. You notice you click on data, click on aircraft. If you have a position, magnetic variance, it's in there and saved. Uncollect data, set volume. It should say in Chuck's guide, the HUD, set HUD brightness. Or this one right up here by the timer. You need to set that one on up. And then turn on the radio. Turn on radios. I don't have any frequencies to go in because nobody's talking anyway. HUD symbology is on. That's this one right here. Brightness and contrast is right here and here. Unselect data, unselected, select flare switch here. We want DMT on, click that there, and pitot switch to auto, that's right there. Set your position to IFA, in-flight mode. Should have done that earlier. Click on master caution. You notice that my INS went away. Okay, let's go to turn our radar altimeter. Right there. Oh, yeah. Press altitude. ALT. Click. I set mine to 250 feet. GPS is on. GPWS. GPS. On. And I am ready to go. We need to set nose wheel steering on. Or to nose wheel steering. Switch our to that our nozzle, our flaps to automatic. We need to disengage our park brake. Click on the F2 so that I can line up better. Now let's get this thing turned around. Real quick light. Brakes. Alright. Alright, we are on our itty bitty runway. Flaps are set to 25. We are going to set that to stow. So when I go to 60% on my nozzles. There we go. Alright. And unlike my A-10, I have the trim set. Or I have the trim switches set for this. We're 19 miles away from target, so we need to start doing a few things really quick. Gotta go the other way. Nose down, not nose up, nose down. Alright. Okay. Air to ground mode, menu, stores, master arm on. CCIP. Yep. CCIP. I'm gonna set to shoot 2 at a time. Alright, here we go. We're coming back around. Said we're real close to this target, so there's our valley. There's our mountain. Here's our mountain right here. We're gonna come. Goal is to come. Give him very little chance to do anything against me. It's menu. Electronic warfare. Okay, so he does have a A-50 up. That could be a problem if he actually had fighters in the vicinity. I'm running without air-to-air weapons right now, so that's not very safe-ish. But it is what it is, and we do what we gotta do, and that's just what's gonna happen. We do have this wonderful thing called the DMT. Think of it as a targeting pod. Before targeting pods were cool. So, let's just say if we're going to play into the LARP thing of this, we know where the A-10 went down. There's the smoke and fire of the emplacement he hit before he went down. Alright, here's the next emplacement. Alright, roll in, full speed. We've been hit. Let's see how bad we're hit. Oh, Jesus Christ, we're hurt. We're down a wing. Getting out. My aircraft just slammed into a power line. I don't have any escort. I should probably think about this a little bit better. Rockets probably weren't the right thing to do against an anti-aircraft unit. Select our role. Hey, we have somebody in an F-18. Alright. Okay, if I take the A-10, it's going to take me 30 minutes to get back in the air and close to the zone from Gudada. If I take one from Sochi, I won't have a targeting pod, as much stuff, but I can bring definitely more ordnance than the AV-8B will allow me to bring. So we're going to roll a little heavy. Okay, that's an understatement. We're going to roll really heavy. CU 87. There we go. Alright. At 50% fuel. Yeah. It's Charger 427 torque. Yeah, probably should have fired. At once. Yeah. But I'm silly. Alright. I'm going to auto start this one because it takes me forever to do things. It's still going to take like 10 minutes to get it started up. Alright.
Rearming complete.
Rearming complete. Yay, us. IFCC on. Left multifunction control display. Oh. Click on the old F10 button. Alright, so we're gonna be at Sochi. Out, left, and around. 4 minutes left on inertial nav. I bought a track IR. We'll see if I ever get it. Cause I don't think it's shipped yet. Cause they haven't sent me any info on that. And it makes sense. They normally ship USPS. So, you know, it's hard to get people to, you know, work on a holiday. So, I don't know why they're obsessed with freaking turning on lights. Alright, we turn them darn lights off. We don't need them. 2 minutes left on the inertial nav system. Alright, just waiting. One minute. Alright. Acknowledge. DSMS. Okay. Profile. Weapons. CPU. View profile. We want to set this guy to ripple quantity 3. I set to CCIP because I don't. Okay, save. Alright. Canopy closing. Auto start complete. Here we go. So, like I said, we're gonna go straight, then we're gonna go left, then we should be at the runway. But before I do anything else, stop, F2, flaps to take off, ailerons work, rudder works, elevators work, got it. Alright. I now have to check every time because sometimes DCS likes to be dumb and kill you. I had a bug yesterday twice where I couldn't rotate. You know, probably said that twice now, but not everybody's here. I said it the first time. Alright, so we're 54 miles away from target. Brakes, brakes, brakes. Rotate. And stop. Alright. Full throttle. We're ready to go. Go. Looking for 70 knots. Disengage nose wheel steering. Looking for 135 knots. Five. Let's rotate. Rotating. Alright. Gear up. Alright, we're in the air, ladies and gentlemen. Really do need to fix the trim on this. Alright, flaps should be up. Look, flaps are up. Alright, good. Alright, now we're gonna go down here. Set that to path. Alright, set the path. Let's get up to here we go, climb, angle of attack. That's a pretty high angle of attack. It says I'm at like 19, 20, just under 20, 15 degrees. Nose up. Angle of attack 6.4. So. Alright. I think we're doing alright. Let's. I haven't dropped any. I have not dropped any frames yet this stream. That's really good news. Okay. What do we need to check out real quick? We need to set our radio to 250.
Pick 41, Dark Star, Bra, 332, for 130 at 20,000, flanking.
We need to make sure that guy
41, Dark Star,
does not ruin my day.
332, for 130 at 10,000, flanking.
Alright, now we're gonna turn off autopilot. We're gonna turn in a little bit. We're gonna head 300. Yellow Jacket 4 just disconnected. Of course he did. Alright. Travel at 300. For 50 miles. Alright, so our big problem is that we know there's an enemy in an aircraft unit in the area that shot down 2 aircraft so far. Mavs would definitely have been the better choice for weapons, but I've never been one to be confused with doing something smart. So, I'm not gonna do things smart. Okay. What do I need to do? We've already set our DSMS. Tad. I'm off the moving map. I'm over water. I think we're gonna set up for the CBU 87, so we're gonna go active that profile. Alright, so I could set it for CCRP for computer calculated release point, but I don't really know how to do that without a targeting pod to denote the, well, I guess I could do it. I just not comfortable doing it that way. Alright. Disengage autopilot. We're gonna, there we go, zero
Warning,
it.
autopilot.
Alright. There we go. Alright. Dark Star.
Dark Star, Big 4-1, request bogey dope.
Just need to make.
41, Dark Star,
Alright.
00,
Staying at 100 miles.
100 at 20,000, cold.
If he was getting any closer, I'd be worried. 4,700 pounds of fuel. more than enough fuel to get there and back. It's gonna be 8 minutes till we're even close to target. So if we go to where this hits 90 or 270. So I needed to read 43. 43. When the heading down here, where it says 346, when that says 43, I'm going to initiate that turn to 43 to line up for my initial point. So that's going to be in probably 5 minutes. Holy crap. 712. I have a friendly? I do have a friendly. It's... Yay! Super stoked to have a friendly. Alright. 353. 354. Alright, we're at 4. Been shot down.
Warning, autopilot.
Oh, come on. Don't act up on me now. Yeah. The wind likes to blow you around every now and then. Come on. Alright, we're just gonna start our turn now. I want it to be a climbing turn.
Dark Star 712. Request bogey dope. 712.
Warning, autopilot.
289 460 at 20,000 knots.
29 for 60. Alright. Oh, that's right. Let's get our bombs profile set up. Profile. Mark 82. New profile. Gonna drop them in pairs. Save. I'll change that. We want to eject it with 30 feet. Stations. Now we're back on stations. Okay, so you can see there are friendlies here.
Dark Star 712. Request bogey dope. 712. Dark Star clean.
No, there's 500. I'll turn the map off. Alright, there's our friendlies. The green X's. Alright, back to DSMS. Profile. U87. Active station. Alright. 12 miles from target. Alright. Set that as our position. Pancakes over easy. Alright. 6 nautical miles. I think we're gonna wait until we're within 2 before we roll in. I'm trying to figure out if I'm able to roll without snapping my wings off. Autopilot off. There we are.
Pull up, pull up.
Alright. Thank you, Swifter LDN, for that follow. I hope I actually get hits on that target, because I'm going to be mad if I don't. Miles away. I'm not seeing explosions. Oh yeah. It's what happens when I, fly low. Or, more to the point, when I, I don't know, the trees like to cause that. And if I'm looking at my broadcast software, it likes to be funny too.
Pull up. Pull up.
Got nothing on that.
Altitude. Altitude.
So I'm not sure if... I just didn't get it onto target or not. That's probably what it was. 2.2 miles away.
Pull up. Pull up.
Alright. There you go. Have some of that.
Pull up. Pull up.
Alright. Oh, Jesus.
Altitude. Altitude. Pull up. Pull
Oh.
up.
They got me. That's terrible. Oh, hi. Good little kitty. So the Strela got me, but I crashed onto the Strela, so I guess 1 for 1 on that one, right? Not doing good today. 3 flights, 3 deaths, 16 ground targets killed. You know, needs a little improvement. We need a little improvement. But I'm gonna call that a stream for tonight, folks. I hope y'all have a wonderful evening. Thanks so much for the people that followed. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a great evening and that we see each other again soon. All right. I'll see you later.